Another night greets me. It's been 3 days since the investigation, and not one glimmer of hope for me. Time idles by as death draws. Time idles by as death draws even closer to claim me. The mark that brings death. The only way to escape is to defeat the spirit that gave it to me. But I have no clue where the spirit is right now. Maybe things would be different if that specialist Sayakuja was alive. A knock breaks my train of thought. Ah, Mashita. How long are you planning on sleeping? You're pretty relaxed for a guy who could die soon. The ex-detective Satoru Mashita. The other mark bearers left the mansion, but he stayed behind. Barry was the cause. I guess she asked him to help as he was leaving. She went against Sayakuja's wishes, but it seems like it was for my sake. But I don't know about Mashita. Even if he was asked to stay, he has no reason to agree. What's that look? Not happy I stayed behind? I prefer Moe. I'm gonna say I prefer Moe. So you want to be alone with this giant mansion with a minor? No, she was just fun to talk to. He's got a bad mouth. Wait. That sounds pretty shady. Okay. He's got a bad mouth as usual. Okay, to be honest, I enjoyed her company because she was fun to talk to. You're all dark and gloomy and serious, and honestly, you weren't really much of a help. She was, at least. His true intentions aside, I have to say I'm honestly grateful for his help. My amnesia could hit without warning, so I can't go out wherever I want. He's been going around gathering information in my place. Okay, so yeah, okay. You know what? Fine. I can see. I saw people from the force. Still no ruckus over H Elementary. But wait a second. That guard went missing. His company should have been notified. That company is exactly the issue. It's run by the Yakuza thugs who have their eyes on the labor department. They don't want police involved. Plus, in a shitty company like that, people up and walk out all the time. Yamashita, that was his name, everyone thinks he's up and split. I hear that's why they're having a hard time finding a replacement. If you don't know the school was haunted, it'd just be another abandoned building. The government wouldn't need to rush to find a new guard. The man lived alone, so a missing persons report won't be filed soon. The school most likely won't come under suspicions until then. That's it for my report. Okay, so, you know what? I'm glad that you were here, because you can get info since your memory's not going to crap. He covered a lot of ground in a short time. Ex-detectives sure are handy. Did you bring up the mark or spirits when you were asking around? Do you think I'm an idiot? They'd be calling the loony bin. Even if the kids and I did bring them up, who'd honestly believe us? Why waste my breath? Exasperated, he shrugs. Searching the mansion was on you, so did you find anything? I came out blank as well. Though I'm only going through half so far. And some of the rooms were locked. Time to break in some of these rooms! Stuck without a warrant? Like you wait for something like that. I swallow the words before they come out. Oh yeah, Mary's asking for you. You should get going. I've been waiting for you. Mary is sitting primly on the couch, the same as always. It appears you have a difficult time with your investigation. I do wish I could be of more use to you. I know you can sense mark bearers. Can you sense spirits too? If they were to come onto the grounds, I believe I could, yes. That doesn't sound particularly useful. Do you have any other abilities or powers? Indeed. I can view a vague shape of course of a person. I can view the vague shape of the course of a person's fate. Like predicting the future? Oh no, nothing quite so extreme. It is more akin to fortune telling. It may or may not come to pass. That could be useful. I get it. That's why your prediction earlier didn't actually happen. Did Mary tell you something? The truth you're seeking can be found here, or some sort such. Like a fool, I fell for it, so convinced. I'm such an idiot. We have another person! A loud knock sounds at the door. A visitor in the dead of night. A mark bearer? I open the door and the visitor strides in. It's a shady-looking man in a uniform delinquents these days tend to wear. He smirks at me, clearly feeling superior. This place Cujo Mansion? I got business with some Saya chick. No way you're her, either. He narrows his eyes, staring suspiciously. Turn to Mashita. Oh no, don't hand this off to me. I'm horrible with kids. They never dared put me in charge of Juvie. You guys know her, huh? Don't care which one of you it is, but would you hear me out? Introductions are quickly done. His name's Nagashima. And we guessed he's got a mark. He rolled up his right arm to show us, and yep, the red mark is burned in. An occult freak friend said something. Like it gives you amnesia, for real? Yeah, that's right. I can't even remember my real name. Kinda too calm for all that. Bet you're pulling a fast one on me. That grates, but... That grates. Okay, what does that mean? That grates, but that's... Reaction's normal. But if he's going to believe the rumors, then he had no reason to come. Why is he here then? Haha, rumors are just that. Amnesia or dying cause of some mark? That's comic book craziness. Every word of it's true. Was that a girl's voice? Oh, that was Mary. There's a saying, the truth is stranger than fiction. There are two sides of the same coin. Mary begins explaining. I'm sure she figured it would be the fastest way to convince him. You got some damn speakers set up somewhere, don't you? I don't take kindly to threats. Peers closely at Mary. I didn't know what voice to give him, so I give him that. Such a mechanism doesn't exist, Lord Shu. Oh, that was her. No way. And he fainted. Oh, no he didn't. He yelps pathetically, his eyes wide, and suddenly falls flat on his ass. It seems that despite appearances, this punk is terrified of ghosts and monsters. His tough act is likely a cover. After that, he meekly pays full attention to Mary as she speaks. He listens quietly, his face pale, as she tells him about the mark and spirits. By the time she finishes explaining, his face is devoid of color. Now, Lord Xiao, have you not already expressed the beginning of a lost memory? Yeah. I don't think he used to Mary yet. His face is rather stiff. My memory's always been crap, so I thought I was imagining things. But then it started getting so bad that it was just ridiculous. I got this occult friend, yeah? Told him about my scar, the mark. And he scared the shit out of me. Showed me an article that said it was all that scar's thing's fault. So now I'm here. Well, you mentioned something in an article of Sayakujo in the magazine too. It's all because of some monster. The hell is this crazy? Why'd this have to happen to me? I'm not blaming it as normal. But if you don't, you'll die. If you don't want to kick the bucket, figure out how you got the mark. Even if your memory's going bad, you should at least remember that. I'm not that far gone, thanks. I'm positive I got it in the forest by H's castle. I know I did. I mean, it does have rumors about the place being cursed, so... We should probably ask him some more about it. Oh, why were you there?
I was honestly on my bike, man. Place is totally empty at night, so it's perfect for driving around. Riding around, free as a bird, helps me clear my mind. Before you ask, yes, I have my license and no illegal mods.
Is that so? We don't need another person flaunting the law. One is enough. The hell you mean? Is he talking about me? I smiled wearily. Who would have thought this kid would have been straight and narrow?
That day I was clearing my head when my bike broke down. I stopped to check it out. Then suddenly got this scar.
What should I ask next? What's the forest?
The huge forest was west of the city. Wait, doesn't everyone know that? Even kids do.
But I've lost my memory. Maybe that's why I don't know about it.
The place in the city is a garbage dump. Bunch of nasty rumors about it. Those illegal industrial waste dumps there. Like all the time.
It's not just objects either. They say a black car once dumped a young woman's body there. A new mother strangled her kid there because she couldn't take care of it. There's tons more rumors like that, whether or not any of them are true.
I heard some of those too. Like the lost kid who was eaten by a dog and they only found his torso.
What the fuck?
Or that a murderer hides out there and kills anyone who gets near.
The two of them happily exchange stories. Apparently, while he hates ghosts, he's more fine with this kind of stuff. I hit up the edge of the forest a few times, but never walked in.
No one with half a brain goes there. What should I ask? Sure stiffens like a board. I hate that supernatural crap. Just talking about freaks me out.
What a wimp. Rumors exist for a reason. That place is a famous suicide spot. 50 people die there a year, so they say that's just what they find. Once there was a mass suicide. It is their fair share of grisly history. His eyes are wide. He looks like he swallowed a bug. I doubt we'll get any more information out of Shao. There we go, Shao. Like Shao Tucker.
No info on spirits
then. You haven't forgotten anything, no? Keep secrets now?
Quit strong-arming me. Hold your horses, I'm thinking.
He's complaining, but I can see he really is combing through his memories.
There was something. It wasn't a ghost or nothing, but I did spot something weird. Over by the side of the road, I saw this huge man.
A giant? It wasn't just some tree shadow. It wasn't some tree shadow.
Honestly, I'm not real sure. The place was pretty dark and I only saw it for a second.
Sounds pretty iffy. Is that info really reliable? May I interject? In truth, there are a number of supernatural rumors still set there. One happens to corroborate Lord Shao's story. The rumor is Shishmi-O. It sounds like Mary has an idea. Could you tell us more about it?
Of course, Lord Rygas.
I shall tell the story of Shimi-O. Oh, I wasn't done reading it. Bees? Flies? What did I just hear? I wonder how many people I'm going to be running into, to be honest. Hey, have you heard that rumor? The one about the weird giant man? He's covered in black splotches. Some people call him Shimi-O, the spotted man of the forest. I've heard he asks everyone he meets a question. Do you like bees? A college student who heard the rumor decided to go to the forest to see, and a man covered in splotches really did appear. Do you like bees? The student left. Yeah, sure, I like them. And then... let's race some then. In your body. Is that a drill? What just happened? Shimio asks those he meet a single question, then kills them using his drill. Oh! That might be none other than the figure you saw, Lord Shao. However, I have no proof. Trying to jump back and forth was freaking hard there for a second. Then we'll have to gather evidence. Let's get ourselves to the forest. Investigation requires legwork. There is no hesitation in Mashita. After facing Hanahiko, he knows full well what spirits are capable of. Is this his training and experience as a police detective?
Hey now, you serious? Going there in the middle of the night? You guys have totally lost it.
Oh no, you're coming too.
Wait, me?
So an elementary school kid and a high schooler were tougher than you. You're that much of a wimp.
What'd you say? I ain't no scared yet.
Hey old man, take me with you instead of him.
If that huge guy really is some monster, I'll pound him to dust.
He's easy to manipulate. You can't go everything just to punching and swinging and a smashing, dude. You've settled down at a destination? Please head to the forest by each castle once you're ready. Your first goal is to identify the spirit that bestows the mark. Best wishes for your investigation. No info has been added to the spirit of the forest in Shishimio. All items obtained within a chapter are removed at the end. If a character brings an item, it will be added to at the start. New chapter, Soul Power. It will return. Oh, I had 3,500. I had so much soul power. I guess starting a new day, start of a new soul? I don't know. What can we find out about the guy? Actually, let's read. The forest is surrounded by strange events, suicides, and bodies dumping into the like. Ugh. Let's try that again, actually. The forest is surrounded by strange events, suicides, body dumping, and the like. It started off as a casual visitor, only the occasional test of courage brings the fullest kid inside. The path is shaded at all hours with thick trees, so it's easy to become lost. Among the rumors swirl around the forest is one of the bizarre man, known as the Spotted Man or Shimio. Shimio. He's covered in a dark splotch and asks all he meets if they like bees. If they say yes, he attacks them while laughing maniacally. He sounds like your standard crazy, but I guess he's just the next spirit we'll have to face. At any rate, we'll have to head to the forest to investigate. Wait, where's the other guy? I want to see the kid's soul power. High school student Shao Nagashima, male. An injury forced this former baseball player to quit. His prickly attitude seems to stem from that, but he treasures his friends. His tough act is to cover for how he's terrified of the supernatural. He came to Kujo Mansion for help. That's nice. That's all kinds of good.